Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ghostbit Gaming with me, Christopher, and this is Curious Expedition, a game about exploring uncharted lands, finding treasure, destroying native lands with while claiming said treasures. You know, stuff that us white people enjoy to do. And the reason why I want to do a video of this game is because of this little thing over here. Curious Expedition 2. Curious Expedition 2 is currently in alpha, or rather early access maybe I should say. And we're gonna wait until the game is fully released before we do a video of that one. So for now I'm gonna do a video of Curious Expedition. And we're gonna start with a new game and see what that is like. So we have these explorers to choose from. We have Charles Darwin, Marie Curie, Richard Francis Burton, Johan Huizinga, Roald Amundsen. We have Huang Fei Hong, Grigory Rasputin, Mary Kingsley, Nikola Tesla, Frederick Courtney Sellos, and Isabella Bird. Depending on which of these you choose, you get different kinds of starting equipment for the first expedition. Any subsequent expedition that you do, you will be able to purchase things. If you have money for it, that is. So, we have a couple of choices. Some of them very interesting. Rasputin here has absolutely no one joining him and only carries food cans. I don't think that I want such an really difficult challenge right now. I kind of like Frederick Courtney Sellos. He has a Parsi trader, which is a merchant, so obviously good for merchants' stuff. We have a cook, which is good because we can find meat and we can cook them in order to get sanity, which is the value that we will be dealing with throughout our expeditions. We get the donkey. We also get some pretty good things. We get a campsite, which means that we can camp anywhere instead of just at specific places. Rope is also good. Kind of like Richard Francis Burton as well. He has the soldier and also the scout, which is really good. And also they do have some abilities. So for example, Richard here is a polyglot, allows one to rest in native villages without standing costs. That's really good actually. Frederick here has tactical mastery, additional reroll in combat, also very good. I think I might want to go with Richard on this occasion. No donkey means that we don't have as much carry capacity, but also we do have a soldier and a scout, both I believe good at fighting, so we should be pretty good. We also have some spears, so fighting is very much a thing that he does. So why don't we go ahead and go with Richard. So, welcome back to the Explorers Club, dear friend. Have you heard that we are building a statue to honor our most famous member? Word is that you have a good chance of seeing your likeness on that statue. However, I am afraid to tell you that you are not the only candidate. You and your rivals have 6 expeditions to prove who is the most famous explorer within our club. So yeah, that's basically the challenge here. We're gonna do 6 explorations, and the goal is to be more successful than these. Now, Huang Fei Hong is one that we have, but the other 3 are actually ones that we can unlock. So H.P. Lovecraft, cool. Alexander David Neal, don't know who that is. And Freya Stark, also don't know who that is. It's sort of Middle Eastern-y thing, or maybe religious or something. So yeah, these are the ones that we are going to be facing off with. So as for the challenge, I'm gonna go for the middle one, the standard difficulty. I don't really want to do too easy, and also of course not too difficult, because this is a pretty difficult game. So let's start with an expedition. We can start off by choosing either the opulent jungle or a monstrous drylands. I don't really like drylands, so we're gonna go for the jungle. So yeah, our goal is going to be to find a golden temple. So yeah, after a good night's rest, I arrived at the docks. There were still some arrangements to be made, so I skimmed some stones on the water. Sister Sarah approached me this morning. She had boarded the ship and demanded we accompany her to a nearby native village upon reaching our destination in order to spread the word of God. Normally I would refuse her, but you know, we're gonna do it. So accept that, we get a quest and we get another person. So yeah, I accept that since I will gladly do my part to help spread the word of God. I mean, not really, but fine. So yeah, continue onwards with the first expedition. So the boat comes sailing, and we arrive at the shore. Like so. So, our sanity fills up. The journey across the ocean brought many wondrous sightings of marine life before one of the crew called Land Ahoy. I was curious to discover what adventures were waiting us here. So, well, actually, I don't think that we need water on this expedition, so let's ignore that and start the expedition. Sister Sarah had indicated the location of the village she wished to reach on our map. So this being the first expedition, we get some help with all of the stuff that we are supposed to do. So we know that we're supposed to go down here. This is also a smaller map, so only 2 of these larger squares. So this is where we need to go. Now, we do have the compass. The compass shows you which direction the temple is in. The compass becomes more accurate as you explore. Now, so right now it's at 75. It does show south, which is, not that weird because we're at the north. We're going to start by going towards the question mark here. Now, we do have ropes. Ropes is very good for swamps, so we can... It's going to cost less sanity for us when we move over the swamps. And yes, sanity is our measure of how well we are doing. As soon as we start moving, as you can see, it's going to cost us some sanity. So you kind of want to do stuff a little bit clever when you move about. See, the first step, for example, costs 6. So if I move, say, here and then here, that would cost me 12 now, but 6 on the next one. But if I move there immediately, it's just going to cost 13. And for all the locations, you don't have to be on the location. You can be adjacent to the location. So as we do also have a question mark down here, which I probably would like to check out, we are going to go here. So let's travel to this place. So what do we find here? A hut. Let's enter the hut. We entered an unusual looking hut. The interior was particularly musty, with all kinds of dried herbs and other peculiar things hanging from the walls. A native shaman approaches with an absent stare as he chewed on some leaves. Yeah, we could ask him for cleansing, but none of us are ill, so we don't really need that. As for trade, what could we potentially trade? You do have coca leaves. Leaves with an interesting adrenalizing effect, also makes a wonderful revitalizing tea, used to refill some sanity. Not too bad, not too bad. We do have some tomes that I guess could be used for something on land. I would assume that this means that we can put things on fire if we wanted to. We're not going to do that. We're not really in a position to trade anything either, so let's just leave that be. Yes, we do have something here. Now, mountains usually hold like caves and stuff like that. We actually do have torches, so caves would actually be a kind of good thing. Yeah, we got a cave. So yeah, we located a cave. The entrance led into darkness of unknown depths. We needed a torch to uncover its mysteries. Good thing we have a torch. So light the torch and explore. We lit the torch and descended into the darkness. We found a small cabin jumbled with the debris of what seemed to be a failed expedition. We found the rotten remains of what must have been a French explorer. All the bones we found had been cracked open and it seemed sucked empty of marrow. So let's investigate that. We were delighted to see that one of the corpses was still clinging to useful equipment. Ooh, a voodoo doll. A doll that brings bad luck upon your rivals can only be used once and it has to be burned in fire. Interesting. Also a sextant, kind of cool. Reveal distance +2. And also some dynamite. Well, we have the space now for it, so let's take everything. And sadly, we don't have any machetes, so the jungle is going to be an issue. There's a lot of it here. I can spend 17 to get here. Or like 25 to get here. Okay, let's do that then. Let's do that. This is just jungle all the way. Oof. This is kind of bad, actually. Well, we have to do it. We have to get to the place here. Yeah, enter the village. We are at a native village. These villagers seem to be fearless and intimidating warriors. We accompanied the missionary to the village chief, who was a compulsive talker, told us about the preeminent landmarks to set eyes on in the vicinity, including a holy shrine, which he marked on our map. The villagers seem to be very happy about our appearance and welcomed us with open arms. The natives seem to have heard pleasant things about us. I recognized the language of these people and soon was able to communicate. Well, that's kind of good. And yeah, we also already have standing 3. We're going to start by resting in the village. So yeah, we unpacked our belongings and prepared to spend the night with the natives at their campfire. This night, the natives made a feast in honor of our visit and politely offered us a strange-smelling alcoholic beverage. Of course we're gonna drink the alcoholic beverage. We accepted their offer and passed around the beverage. It tasted sweet and strong, and we stayed up long into the night, drinking and laughing with the villagers. Got some extra standing, some extra sanity. And for the sleep, we got 30 plus sanity. And of course, as we were playing with Richard Francis Burton, we didn't get any change to our standing. So yeah, I slept in great comfort and safety. The next morning I was awoken by a group of native children, surely poking fun at this strange foreign fellow. I felt more than welcome and the villagers were seemingly excited about our presence. I am going to rest one more time. That's just a clever thing to do. So yeah, an elderly couple asked me to settle an argument for them. They wished to know which gender was superior. And as everyone knows, men are always superior. Nah, women are superior, obviously. Aw, decreased loyalty from both my male followers. Oh well. I replied that female sex is superior. The woman smiled rather pompously and thanked me for my time. Oh well. We can also recruit, which we will check into. I talked to the villagers to see if some of them were inclined to join the trek. Not long after I had assembled some volunteers and had to decide on a new recruit. So we have Gateku, who is a warrior. You have Stealth, which is kind of nice. You're also Superstitious. Not super good. You have Hayatuj, who is basically the same without the Superstitious. So obviously we're going to take that one. But no. We actually need some bag space. Because we have 2 people who are already pretty good, I believe, at fighting. So a Water Buffalo, obviously. Take the Water Buffalo. Nice. More backspace. And that's basically it. We could trade. How much? Ooh, you would actually pay quite a lot for that. I'm happy about that. Sextant, kind of nice to have. So let's save that one. We could get some stuff to eat. Yeah, mangoes heal more sanity, I think. No? Don't know really. We do have some trinkets. We could get a trinket. Costs quite a lot. Berries don't cost much at all. I think we could go for the berries. The reason being that we can just fill up quite quickly with those. We want to use whiskey as little as possible. Simply because people risk being alcoholics if we use that too much. We have some animal teeth as well. Perhaps. Or spears. Spears are nice. Get 1 spear. Cocoa leaves. Don't really need that. Those little jewels, don't need those either. Let's actually see if I remove that one. I think it will do that. 1 spear and 2 leaves. That's good. Deal and leave. I told him to pack up and departed as new adventures awaited us. Now, Yodel stayed behind for a while as he had more business to attend to with the villagers. However, he caught up with the trick not long after we had left. Okay, interesting. Wonder what he did. So, we're obviously going to go to this little shrine here and screw things up. So let's get over there. As I said, we can sort of start eating the berries already. Just 5. So we got a little bit of sanity back there. So let's examine the shrine. We arrived at a long-forgotten shrine. All manner of plant life grew towards the sun. The portal that I led inside emitted an eerie chill. The structure showed some long cracks, but it seemed safe enough to explore. I think that something is gonna go wrong here. So enter the shrine. We had found a sacred altar room. We quietly looked around the majestic hall. We found a stone altar that was covered in ancient writings. Investigate. Find a golden mask and a golden llama. Of course, we're gonna take it all. This was not a day for hesitation. The treasure was ours for the taking. The moment we obtained the treasure, the earth began to rumble. We heard outside as the shrine tumbled in our wake and huge mountains erupted from the ground. That's not good. I mean, for the people living here, I don't care. So we need to go more. Ooh, it is saying north. We do have that one. It is kind of likely that it's over here. It says 91% though. Would it be over here? I would kind of like to go down here, but that's difficult. I mean, if it's not open here, well, we're gonna go here. So let's go to that point, because we can pick up a butterfly. Yeah, we can actually go here. So over here we have a stone circle. Yoda's bizarre luminescent fire. Nice. Oh, we can actually level up people. You were a sort of defensive person. So what do you get when promoted? Loyalty boost chance. Sure. They're both quite illoyal. Right, so if you have combat spirits, sanity gain from fighting, you would get scouting increased viewing distance. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. I think that I would like to... Well, actually, I can promote both of you. I could promote you. Can I promote you one more time? Yes, I can. But no, we're not going to do it. We're going to promote you as well. There we go. You are both promoted. Nice. So. Now it says left. So straight up from here, but now it says left. Okay, so we're gonna go. We're absolutely gonna try and explore as much as possible here. Yes, a little butterfly collection. Enter the stone circle. So we came across a stone formation that seemed to be man-made. There were inscriptions painted upon each rock. Perhaps they formed a type of map. Yep, reveal ruins. Okay, nothing else there. We got some ruins over here. We're gonna go this way, like a straight path here, and then we can loop around to these things, because we can... that's less good, actually. Because if I remember correctly, when you explore this, you're sort of done. I think. There's more stuff to be found here. We're gonna drink... Because I did not have more food. No, we're gonna drink some whiskey. We're gonna go to this one. See if we can avoid the hyenas. I think we did. Ooh, elephant over here. That's kind of cool. To explore the waterfall. The waterfall was something to behold. It was an awe-inspiring sight. The water cooled the air, creating a fresh breeze. Yes, rest over the night. Come on, what happened now? I instructed the trek to halt and allowed everyone to rest. It was a pitch-black night as we sat and stared into the fire. Our people were growing tense, and a discussion between Yodel and Captain Henry Schmidt escalated into a raucous argument. A moment later, the pair were violently rolling on the floor, trying to strangle each other with grave intentions. I am actually going to arrest Yodel, I believe. I think I kind of like you a little bit more. Try and do that. Yes, we were successful. So what happened with that? We overwhelmed Yodel and separated the two. The pair simmered down, but there lingered an unresolved conflict between the two of them. More decreased loyalty. Not super good. So we're resting. We're gaining back some sanity, which is very nice. So what happens now? Nothing more. I'm going to try and rest one more time. So yeah, obviously every time we're resting, something happens. So it was a good place, and I was sure we would get some well-deserved rest here. For some reason, we're not resting at the waterfall. I don't know why. I cannot help but feel lonely. It had been too long since I felt... no matter. To calm and desire, I watched the moon and stars up above. Golden and Captain Henry Schmidt were sharing their bedroll this night again. What? I could hear soft murmurs from the filthy animals a lot. You were at each other's throat yesterday and now you're basically sleeping together. Maybe I interrupted some sort of BDSM thing? Who knows? So, we've rested quite a lot now. We have gained a lot of sanity. So, what do? I don't really like the fact that there are bugs over here. Could cause problems for us. But I would also like to go to the shrine. Screw it, let's go to the shrine. If I pick up some disease, we'll deal with that. Yep, jungle fever, knew it. So, examine the shrine. The temple before us warranted both fear and respect. It's a bold testament to the power of its creators. Grand stairs led up to an enormous doorway. We found some sticks planted firm in the ground. Someone put ghastly human heads on the sharp end. Their mouths had been soon shut as if to silence them. Let's enter. We carefully entered a well-preserved ceremonial chamber. We quietly looked around the majestic hall. I held my breath as we discovered an ancient altar in its center. We find more stuff. So. I would like to get rid of something. Perhaps the dynamite. Even though that's actually usable in combat. I could probably remove... Well, that's actually worth quite a lot. Let's not do that. Let's remove the dynamite. Yes. Put that in there, get everything close. So yeah, I would not leave empty-handed. That was exactly what we came for. Suddenly, it felt quieter here, more peaceful. Something took them away. Well, at least I wouldn't have to deal with these pesky people here, right? I don't know exactly what happened there, but we do have some elephant graveyards here as well. We might be coming into a fight. We'll see. So yeah, explore the elephant graveyard. This bleak and ancient place was situated in the midst of a swamp, littered with the remains of a long-dead elephants. For some unfathomable reason, many generations of the majestic creature had come here to die. Search the area. I was certain there were riches to be found here. I instructed people to form small teams and investigate the surroundings. We find an elephant tusk. Worth quite a lot, actually. Let's get rid of the voodoo doll. So close that. Let's get over to the temple. There is a butterfly here. Potentially I could get that as well. It isn't worth that much. Yeah, it's not gonna stack with that either. No, let's just get to the temple. Probably gonna have to fight the hyenas. Yes, we are. Well, I can attack the hyenas, and I can also just say screw it. I think I'm gonna say screw it. Explore. The golden pyramid loomed above one and all. Resourcefulness begets success. Enter the pyramid. After weeks of traveling, extraordinary pride overcame me. I know that the name Richard Francis Burden would not be forgotten. More adventure awaits. So yeah, and that's basically it. We don't need to go back or anything like that. So we got the golden pyramid, we got the new world bonus, we got the speed bonus because I was the first one to get there. Which means that we got 360 for new fame. So finish the expedition. I think you might be able to continue if you wanted to, maybe. And after each expedition, we do get to pick a perk. So, waterproof, reduced movement cost in shallow rivers. Good. Bullet hoarder. No idea how, but a character with this perk finds a bullet somewhere every couple of days. Not that good. Explosion expert. Increases radius of dynamite explosions. Okay, these are not really useful for me, so let's go with waterproof. That sounds... I mean, everything that makes you lose less sanity is a good thing. Let's go for that one. So everyone cheers for me, and we get back to the place where we round off what everyone has done. Me being super awesome for being first in finding the Golden Temple. I'm on second place right now, but now comes the time where we can start selling or gifting. So, for this thing, for example, we can either have 20 fame or 60 funds. Now 60 funds is quite a lot, so obviously we're selling that one. This, however, you get more fame for. So I think this is the same for all, right? No, it's not the same. So it's 40-40, it's 70-40, it's 50-40, and it is 70-40. So why don't we sell that one, gift that one, sell that one, gift that one, that's not much, and we will gift that one as well. We're very, very, very far ahead right now. Nice. So now we're coming into the dry period here, so to speak. We have either the Magnificent Desert or we have the Forgotten Drylands. The desert is obviously even more dry. Drylands slightly easier, I think. So I'm gonna go for the Drylands down in Australia. So yeah, some stuff to do. A scientist approached me this morning with a request. He told me about a mysterious box that was buried somewhere in the area where we were traveling to. He promised to reward us generously if we brought it back to him. I accept. So sure, we got a scientist's map and a mysterious box. He nodded gratefully and wished us well. Before his departure, he warned us not to open the box. The news of my glorious adventures has spread, so I was not surprised to see that tales of my previous expeditions had attracted quite some attention. I was approached by several capable persons that were to learn the truth of the stories surrounding my endeavors. Who did I want to recruit? So yeah, the better you do, like the higher your fame, the more choices you're going to be able to get from this. So we have one fighter and one sort of more defensive person. So we have like one of these already. Someone with defense, and I guess like, I don't exactly remember what these do. So you do have some traveling capacity, or capacity just, which is good. Flare usage increases effectiveness of custom flares. You're also sexist, which is fine because we don't have any women here. Private Cuthbert Bell, Mountain Trooper. You have reduced movement cost when traversing hills. That's also good. Another soldier, Keith McDuff, who is a whiskey expert. Increased gain sanity when drinking whiskey, but is also an alcoholic. Not terribly good choices. You, however, do have 2 dice. These only have 1 die. And also more capacity. You're actually not that bad. And with the flare usage, the sexist thing isn't a problem because we are all male here. So yeah, you are actually not a bad choice. We don't have any flares, but who cares about that? Let's get that in. We could go for some animal improvement plus 1 capacity. 50 funds. I'm gonna see what I want to buy first. So we do have some rope. I would like 1 more rope. Think. Yes. Let's get some machetes in. They are extremely useful, obviously. Don't need snowshoes because we're not going to do anything of that. Telescopes is pointless in a way. Sad that we don't get more whiskey. I would like more whiskey. We're going to get the chocolate as well. Maybe not... Oh, oops. Maybe not everything. Let's do like 6, I think. We do have some spears for fighting. That's also good. Now, we do have a location of a buried box. Let's buy 2 shovels. Let's fill up on some torches, and what that leaves us with 63. Yes, deal that and get some extra capacity for Mr. Carpenter. Can't do it one more time though, not needed. We have a lot of carry capacity right now. So let's set sail for the second expedition. So now things are going to get more tricky. So that first map was, yeah, you know, that is very much the introduction to everything. So it's gonna be more difficult right now. As we are in a drier area, we're gonna refill our water. So we need some water. We can actually go 1 more. Why not? We have the space for now, and if we need more space, we can just remove the water. So let's begin the expedition. let's do that. So, we're gonna look at the map here. No. So, the map is not very helpful at this point. There's a mountain at the south with a slightly larger forest to the right, and one small forest to the sort of top left. It's not much to go on right now, so why don't we head down towards this place? Or do I loop around here, maybe? Yes, let's loop around here. And we can sort of catch that on if we move back a little bit, I guess. Okay, so we have our first shrine. We can actually level up now. We can already level up you. We can get more flare usage, which is not that necessary. We could wait, try and increase these. I would like to increase the loyalty boost chance is probably not a bad idea. I think I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that. Okay, so do we go to the shrine immediately? I think that we do. So let's get over here using up some of our machetes. That's perfectly fine. No sign of that place. Nope. So examine the shrine. So a temple long forgotten by mankind stood bathed in light before us. Its stone walls were covered with ornate engravings. Low-hanging vines partially concealed the entrance that led within. The building was cold to the touch. How very interesting. We have found a sacred altar room. If this place held any riches, I knew we'd find them here. We found a stone altar that was covered in ancient writings. We find some llamas and some necklaces, or one of each. Take it all. I began to shiver uncontrollably. It was cold all of a sudden. I could see my own breath crystallize in the air, and every breath was like tiny needles were being jabbed into my nose and throat. Okay. Is there a problem? I don't think so. Let's get in here, get to whatever that is. I would assume some sort of... Ooh, okay. Stuff is happening. We froze the village. Sorry about that. I like that it's actually... You can actually see that. Cool. The group of... Yeah, we entered the village. As we arrived, the village was buzzing with activity, but no one really paid attention to us. We moved freely about the village and considered our option with its people. No one says anything about the cold. So yeah, again, we're basically the same as before. Apparently I'm really good at getting languages. We are going to rest, I believe, and if we do have slightly lower standing, we could trade. I mean, if I do that, I would actually get standing +2, which is kind of nice. Would you like water? Basically, nothing gained from that. I don't think that there's anything I desperately would like to sell at this point. You have some mini puppets. Oh, cool. You actually do have some raw meat as well. I don't think that there's anything I really need from you. More spears, sure, but I kind of like to stick to these as much as possible. We are gonna rest, however. The people of the tribe were celebrating a wedding. The ritual was quite intricate and fascinating. The couple seemed quite nervous to my eyes. When I saw how the couple looked at each other, I understood they were able to choose freely, just like we do. Oh, that's nice. So, there was certainly a delicate balance between the peaceful communications offending these particular natives. The wedding ceremony had ended, the village returned to normal, though some people here seemed awfully tired and receptive to loud noises. How strange. Let's try and recruit something. Oh, however, none of the village wanted to join this trek. They simply did not trust us enough. That's a bit of a shame. I could sway them. I could sway them by just giving them that. Can I get anything? Nope, cannot get it. What if we just do that? Here we go. Now we probably can recruit. Oh, still not. Because we are just 0. Oh well, I'm gonna rest one more. In a quiet moment, one of the village elders asked my opinion on the delicate matter of who had created humankind. Now apparently I am a God-loving man, so let's go with God. We told him that we believed God created humans. He listened to our explanation and went quiet. Sleep. So, we see welcome here. They remained courteous and we felt like special guests in the settlement. Can we recruit anything now? Aw. Aw, okay, so now we got a bad reputation as well. Oh well. So, let's leave. It's time to move on. So, we've created a nice cold path here. Oops. This is actually kind of tricky to traverse now. But we have more to look for over here. So let's just move in this direction. Yeah, it actually is following as well, so that's good. Let's move past this little... I think that's a mission, right? Yes, that is a mission. We went through the gate and were welcomed by an old missionary, who was seemingly happy to see new faces as they had operated remotely for longer than he cared to remember. So we could stay if we wanted to, but generally, yeah, it's gonna cost us to spend the night. That's not nice. And that's basically the stuff that we can buy. Obviously, that wouldn't be all too bad. You don't want water at all. Oh well. So let's cancel that. And I just realized that I haven't really thought about the quest, but we have a lot of stuff to uncover here, so... We have an elephant here. We do have an elephant. Let's move down here. Oh, stop travel. We have a shaman hat over here. Oh, we have level up. I would like to try and get you up. Oh, and you actually got another dice now, so that's really good. Now you can attack a little bit more. So where do we go? We have an elephant graveyard here. We have another thing here. Let's do this. Travel here. Explore the elephant graveyard. So bleak and ancient place was situated in the midst of a swamp, scattered with remains of long dead elephants. For some unfathomable reason, many generations of majestic creatures had come here to die. This area was marked heavily by animal tracks. I had to keep moving or end as someone's dinner, but we are going to search. So all the bones were rotten and useless, but we did find something else, altogether peculiar, instead. Ooh, mysterious egg. Obviously, we're taking that. So yeah, as we left, we became aware that our presence had attracted ravenous wildlife. So we get some tigers. Should we just attack them? Yes, we should. Attack tiger. Just the one tiger. So, we have 3 rolls. We have a bunch of people. We can throw in spears if we want to. I don't think that we're going to need to. Let's roll the dice. And the reason why they're shaking is because we can get some combinations here. Now, can I don't remember if... I can re-roll. Can I like... I don't know. So, for example, with that one, we can, together with this, defensive maneuver gets a shield, which is not bad. You, together with you, is a strong defense, only shield 2. With only one of these, that's not much. So let's just get one evade. We're actually just evading here. Okay, fine. So we're evading quite a lot. 7 shield. Let's reroll these. Okay, fine. We're just gonna evade the shit out of this. Okay, so end the round. He's gonna roll. We'll claw. Sadly, we don't keep the defense. Please roll something offensive. That's better. Only the 1, though. Okay, well, fine. Do 1 damage. So you, together with you, is a kick. So that's actually good. You... Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing that I can do. So do a kick. Hiya. Do a roll. You, together with you, is a riposte. We get both damage and shield. I like that. We can actually roll 1 more time. Sadly, we did not get anything, but that's not enough to do anything with. To end the round, see what he does. Ooh, that's bad. Oh, they're bleeding. You're basically dead already. Ow. This is not good. I think the bleeding is kept as well. Oh no. Okay, now we did get some heavy attack at least. Triple attack. Yes, let's get that in. Let's get the defensive. See what else we can get. Nothing from that. Nothing from that. Ooh, this is not gonna go well, is it? Well, at least you didn't hit that one. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Oh, no. Okay, so with that, we can get a kick in. Let's hope that I can get standard attack. Let's thank you. An attack, and the tiger is dead. So, we deprived the dead of anything useful. Yep, we got some stuff. We got a tiger pelt and some animal tooth and some food. Yeah, okay, fine, take everything. Yeah, you are not doing well right now. You are not doing well. We are going to... We can't even eat the raw meat. That's a little bit of a shame. Could go back to the mission, actually, and get the healing. That is actually what we need to do, I think. Can we... Oh, we can't do anything with that. Okay, what's happening now, then? Okay. So without access to medical equipment, it was nearly impossible to prevent an injury from becoming infected. Yolo's wound was beginning to look particularly nauseating. So yeah, we desperately need to go here. So enter the mission. Trade, border, we need 3 of these. So what if you take the pelt that we just got, as well as some animal tooth and some raw meat? Well, actually, we can probably... Yeah, we can get that back. Yeah, we need that. Deal. Leave. Yes. Use. Heal Yodel. Heal and heal. And leave. And roll back to Scruff. Well, that was... that cost us a little bit too much, I think. But we do have chocolates. So let's eat up a bunch of chocolates here. And we're basically good to go again. I don't think we're gonna do much about the elephant, actually. I could attack them. Could attack. We're gonna enter the hut first. So, we enter a peculiar looking hut. The place smells of old dank wood with all manner of dried herbs and other peculiar things hanging from the walls. A native shaman approaches with an absent stare as he shoots out some leaves. Do I need cleansing? Well, the shaman was willing to offer his services, but demanded a remuneration up front. Promised that after his ritual, the patient will be cured of all types of mental disorders. Not a bad idea. You also have a metal cube. That's suspicious and cool. Metal cube, shiny magnetic material covered in otherworldly engravings. Can I get that? Animal tooth you like. You don't like water, obviously. Don't really want to part from this, but I kind of want a metal cube. And this is worth 40 funds. This is only 20, but it could be potentially something else. Do I want a metal cube instead of a golden llama? Yes, I do. I want the metal cube. Sounds hilarious. Let's do... Yeah, let's just trade that. Nice. So, yeah, we can cleanse him from his sexism. However you do that by going to a shaman, but whatever. So let's leave that and get down here to this little question mark here. Another shrine. We do have means here. A shrine toward above us. It looked as old as time itself. One would have to climb up the face to reach the entrance. I could swear I heard some rushing water underneath the ground. We do have rope, so let's use that. We can enter the shrine. So, before us lay some kind of ceremonial room. We quietly looked around the majestic hall. Our steps echoed as we approached the sacred altar. More stuff. Take everything. We grabbed what we could and hurried outside as enormous fountains of water burst through the ground and began to flood the surrounding area. We had to run like our lives depended upon it or drown in the grand lake forming around us. Which we will. So, something that I haven't found yet is the place where we needed to dig. But if you look at the map, doesn't feel as if anything here fits the description. So we need to start moving south. I can move past here, so that's good. Let's actually just straight up run all the way over here. So travel. Our standing is super bad now, -4. We are doing quite okay otherwise, I think. We are here now. It is time to start looking for the mysterious box, I think. So we can do 16 to get there, but use a machete. No, we're gonna go straight down. Straight down. A lot of question marks, but nothing remotely looking like this. Now, of course, that could be up over here as well, I guess. But I don't think so. Because that would be what forest looked like before, and there's nothing that looks like that still. Okay, so we have more elephant graveyards here, but that's gonna cost us. We need to, sadly, drink some of our whiskey, which is not superb. You can go there. I think that's fine. That is a trading caravan. Let's explore the elephant place. Yeah, search the area. See what we can find. If we find some elephant tusks, that's fine. No animals at this time. Let's go over to the trader. Ooh, waterfall, that's perfect. So yeah, trading caravan had pitched up camp here. The colorful dressed trader had a lot of useful goods to offer, a collection of lost and founds. He proudly presented us a selection of his wares. We cannot help but think that he had more valuables to sell. This is actually looking quite good. The elephant tusk, ooh, that's worth quite a lot though. These are worth less, and to him a lot more. It's kind of weird. I will get 60 funds from that, but only 40 for that, but he likes this a lot more. It is worth a lot of fame though. That's fine. Because I want to bring some basic stuff. There is a treasure map. Obviously you don't want water, so that's completely pointless. I would like to buy a bunch of machetes from you, as well as a spear. You do have whiskey, by the way. Ooh, you have whiskey. I would like whiskey. So let's do that. Let's reduce the number of machetes. Okay, that's a pretty good deal. You get a little bit of gold, we get 10 machetes and more whiskey. You have a deal, sir. But we also have a waterfall here, so let's move down into that. Okay, what's happening here? Ooh, the egg we had found started to emit strange noises and cracks began to appear on the shell. Something inside wished to get out, and after a few minutes of trying, it finally succeeded. A newborn tortoise lay on the ground before us. Aww, baby tortoise. While it is cute, it does not seem inclined to be useful. Grows at a rapid pace. We have a tortoise. It's awesome. I have absolutely no idea what it does, but we have a tortoise. We can explore the waterfall, and absolutely we are going to rest here. So let's start by resting. Everybody was lost in their own doubts when suddenly Captain Henry Schmidt stood in front of the group and shouted into our faces that not all hope was lost. He expounded about never giving up, and after a while we started to cheer and laugh at ourselves. He somehow rallied the group and gave us new hope. Good job, guy. So let's rest for a couple of days while the tiger is moving about. And that's about it. And I think that we're good. We're gonna leave. But yeah, still not seeing anything close to that. Like, it is a hill with a forest to the southeast. Again, I don't think that it is up here. Could be wrong that it's exactly precisely here. No, it could not be there. So I don't think that I've found it yet. Well, actually I have. It's right here. I see it right now. And we're actually doing really well here. Okay, so we are going to go towards this place. This is the forest that we are going to be digging in. And there's the... no, actually, that is not the Golden Temple. The Golden Temple is over here somewhere. Yeah, use a shovel. After many exhausting hours digging and aching back, our excavation proved to be of worth. Found the mysterious box. Let's open it. I can actually open it, but we're not gonna. We can level up people. I want to level up the captain, actually. You have reduced your loyalty a little bit, and I think that you will get another dice if I do. Yes, you did. You got a defensive dice, though. Not exactly what I wanted, but okay. So let's get into the altar over here. We should find the... There we go. That's the golden pyramid. We are actually... They survived 16. We can actually do this. We found an imposing stone altar located in the midst of a natural jungle clearing. Despite the lush vegetation surrounding it, the altar looked absolutely pristine. A hewn dispersion was filled with surprisingly pure water. Marcus suggested that objects could be sacrificed by placing them in the water. What could I sacrifice? Like the metal cube? No, I don't want to sacrifice the metal cube. You can sacrifice a bunch of water into the water. Do that. And leave. I don't think anything happened. But yeah, you're actually just 16. You're 16 days. We are basically here. Can I get... No, this is the closest, or rather, the least amount of stuff that I get to use in order to get here. So yeah, explore the Golden Temple. The gold is presented to us in the form of a pyramid made of gold. We are to overcome these lands. Enter the pyramid. And yeah, after all the hardship of extraordinary pride overcame me, I knew my name would be not forgotten. Leave the horror behind. Indeed. So yeah, Golden Pyramid bonus, New World bonus, and speed, because I was first. New fame 880. To finish this expedition. I wish I was you. I wish you were me as well, random citizen. So that's what the buffalo looks like. It is. So we get another perk. More damage using guns. We don't have guns. Fresh Air Fanatic. Increased standard when gaining game resting in nature. Not bad. Bullet Order. No. Let's get the Fresh Air Fanatic. Yay! Everybody's cheering on us. How nice. So yeah, you returned home, and you all returned home, but you are nowhere close to me. Still, I'm gonna try and get a little bit of more fame, I think. This is not worth fame, not only, but it's better to sell that one. This was not worth that much at all, so let's just gift it, and we're gonna give this as well. Means that we are quite far ahead. Perfect. So let's continue. So we have a desert, we have a the Oompa Loompa desert, and we have rich Arctics. Oh, that's not nice. Just deserts all the way. Okay. The Oompa Loompa desert sounds just hilarious. So let's go there. Yeah, start expedition. The air was fresh and tasted salt, blah blah blah. Not long after my arrival, the scientist approached me. He was keen to obtain the mysterious box. Hand it over. Nice. We hand over the mysterious box. The scientists were relieved that we have found it and stored it in his bag with undue care. Obtained the reward. 120 funds. Nice. So, a museum curator made an interesting proposition. He was a collector of sorts and promised to compensate me favorably for any instruments that we retrieved. Sure. Oh, and as I was one of the most famous explorers, stories of my exploits had lured all manner of intrigued personalities. Many new recruits showed up, hungry for glory and adventure. Who did I want to recruit? I can get a cook, which is a really good idea, because they can obviously cook stuff. I still have the turtle. We have a Bedouin. What's your deal? Oh, reveals nearby oasis. That's extremely useful because we're going to the desert. Or a translator, which is good for reputation. You start expeditions with a standing bonus, and also increase standard when resting in villages. So as we have the open air thing as well. Can I see myself, by the way? Where am I? I am here, yeah. So I have the Fresh Air Fanatic. So with that one, we could have when we're resting in villages as well. Plus, you have blue dice. I don't think that we have any blue dice, which is also a bonus for you. Not bad, but a cook is not bad either. You are, however, a sexist. Again, not a problem because we're all male. Would be more green dice. You have a really good dice. You have a guaranteed chance, though, which is really nice. You are a woman, however. we don't like women here. No, we do. It's fine. I think I want to go with that one. Again, for the chance of blue dice. I think. If we level you up, you might actually get another dice as well. Let's do that one. Oh no, I can't do that because we have too many. I've leveled you guys up now, so I kind of want to have you. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Well, okay. So for 100 pounds, we get 2 extra capacity. Also, we were not able to... Oh, maybe I should have offered that one. Oh, shoot. Okay. Purchase equipment. Can I sell this? No, I can't even sell it. That's a bit of a shame. So, we're going to the desert. There's a lot of guns here, which is not bad. Obviously, we are going to get a bunch of machetes and a bunch of ropes. No, not a bunch of ropes. We can get 4. 4 is fine. We can get some climbing gear as well. We get all the chocolate in the world. Well, not all the chocolate, but a nice sum of chocolate. That's 12. Let's get 1 of those. I think that's a good deal. Sadly, we can't sell things. That's a little bit of a shame, but whatever. So deal that, and that's basically it. Now, I'm actually gonna leave this this video off here. So that's basically what you do in the Curious Expedition. You move around a bunch of places, try and keep your sanity, and try and collect as much stuff as possible. Obviously, going into a mission with this many slots is a really good thing, and it will get you quite far indeed. So I've actually set myself up pretty nicely here. Might be that I actually continue this little playthrough myself, just to see how far I can get, if I can manage to come out victorious in the end. So that's basically it. Let's see if the next game, Curious Expedition 2, is released soon-ish, because I would definitely like to try that out as well. For now though, this has been GhostMet Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.